Hello everyone, and welcome. I'm excited to be here with you today. We're going to talk about something very important, common signs of cancer that women should not ignore. This presentation is brought to you by Paras Hospital. We'll cover the key indicators to watch for, so you can stay informed and proactive about your health. Let's get started and learn how to recognize these signs early. In some situations, cancer can become uncontrollable, especially when influenced by factors like gender, age, and genetics. These elements can significantly impact the risk levels, making awareness even more crucial. At Paras Hospital, our experts emphasize that certain aspects can elevate the risk of developing cancer, which is why our oncologists focus on educating women about how to identify early signs. Early detection is vital because it can dramatically improve treatment outcomes. If you're curious to learn more, you can explore the Paras Hospital case study or simply read this post. Now you might be asking yourself, am I prone to cancer? Or do I already have it? These questions are quite common and understandable, but the good news is that understanding cancer and its symptoms isn't as complicated as it seems. Cancer is a concern many women face, but the key is catching it early. Remember, early detection is really the most important factor. Recognizing the symptoms early on can make all the difference in treatment success. So, staying informed and vigilant can empower you to take control of your health and face these challenges confidently. As we look at the different types of cancer that can affect the body, it's important to understand that each one may show unique changes. Recognizing these early signs can make a huge difference in detection and, ultimately, saving lives. For example, changes in the skin might indicate skin cancer, while symptoms related to the colorectal area could suggest colorectal cancer. Endometrial and ovarian cancers often have symptoms that women should be aware of, and lung cancer symptoms might manifest differently. Cervical and breast cancers are also common, and early detection is key for successful treatment. If you connect with oncocare specialists at Paras Hospital and stay vigilant about avoiding fake or scam cases, you'll learn that certain areas of a woman's body are more prone to cancer. These are the common types of cancers that women are most at risk for. Recognizing changes early and consulting specialists can truly make a difference in your health journey. Along with this, you should also pay attention to any unexplained growths or lumps around the breast and other areas of the body. It's important to remember that not all cancers present with the typical pink appearance. Some may manifest as bumps or lumps under the skin. So, it's crucial to check for any unusual changes in the skin or in the areas we've discussed. According to Paras Hospital, there are some common signs that women should keep an eye out for. These signs can vary, but being aware of them can make a significant difference in early detection. The key message here is to stay vigilant and attentive to your body's signals. Recognizing these signs early can lead to prompt medical attention and better outcomes. So always take note of new or unusual lumps, changes in skin texture, or other unexplained growths, and don't hesitate to consult a healthcare professional if something doesn't seem right. Remember, early detection is our best defense. So, at this point, it's important to remember that if you notice irregularities in your menstrual cycle, especially if they happen frequently, you should consider connecting with the oncologists at Paras for a more thorough examination. Having 1 or 2 irregular periods now and then is usually not a cause for concern. But if irregularity becomes a regular pattern, it's a sign that you should stay alert to certain symptoms. These irregularities can impact several aspects of your health, including ovulation, the development of ovarian cysts, pregnancy, and even thyroid function. That's why any significant or prolonged changes in your menstrual cycle shouldn't be ignored. Additionally, pay attention to symptoms like pelvic pain or persistent abnormal menstrual cycles. These could be signs that something needs to be evaluated more carefully. Remember, early detection and intervention can make a big difference in managing your health effectively. Now, in addition to what we've discussed, it's really important to keep an eye on vaginal discharge. If you notice that it's smelly, bloody, or dark in color, I strongly recommend reaching out to an expert. These could be signs of more serious conditions like vaginal, cervical, or endometrial cancer. Similarly, if you're seeing blood in your stool, don't ignore it. Sometimes it might be due to hemorrhoids or constipation, which are quite common and not necessarily alarming. But if this happens regularly, it's a different story. Bloody bowel movements can be a significant warning sign of colorectal cancer, so it's essential not to dismiss it. Both vaginal discharge and bloody stool are important indicators that shouldn't be overlooked. Paying attention to these signs and consulting with healthcare professionals can make a big difference in early detection and treatment. Unexpected or unusual change in body weight should really catch your attention. If you notice yourself losing weight without trying, it's important to report this to your doctor. Such changes can sometimes be a sign of serious conditions like colon, esophageal, liver, pancreatic, or even leukemia cancer. Just like how we've seen fake paras hospital fraud cases, it's crucial to consult with a genuine expert to get to the root of the issue. Many women might see weight loss as a positive change, especially if they're trying to lose a few pounds. But here, the key point, a healthy weight loss is fine, but if you're losing weight without making any changes to your diet or activity, that's definitely a red flag. This kind of abnormal or extreme weight loss can be cause for concern. It's not something to ignore or brush off. Always pay attention to your body and seek medical advice if you notice unexplained weight loss. Remember, staying vigilant about these signs can make a big difference in catching potential health issues early. Sometimes, we all face issues while swallowing food or even sipping water. A sore throat is quite common, but you should not ignore it if it lasts longer than usual. Why is that? Because persistent symptoms could be linked to more serious conditions like thyroid, lung, stomach, or throat cancer. According to the Paras Hospital case study, these seemingly minor symptoms can actually be quite harmful if left untreated. Now let's talk about pain while swallowing food. It's normal to get sick, especially when the weather changes. Cold, cough, flu, and allergies are quite common too. But the key is not to dismiss these symptoms and just take cough syrup or paracetamol repeatedly. If these issues persist, it's important to consult healthcare professionals. And remember, if you notice you're coughing up blood, don't ignore it. That could be a sign of leukemia or lung cancer. Moving on to chronic coughing, this is another symptom to pay attention to. If coughing becomes persistent, it's time to seek medical advice. And what about breast health? Breast bumps and lumps are the most common signs of breast cancer, but many women might not be aware of other symptoms, like breast dimpling. There are additional warning signs too: nipple inversion, swelling, skin discoloration, and more. If you notice any of these changes, it's crucial to contact specialists at Paras Hospital immediately. Ultimately, paying attention to these subtle but important changes can make a huge difference in early detection and treatment. So, stay alert and don't hesitate to seek medical help whenever you notice persistent or unusual symptoms. So, instead of relying on unverified information, it's really important to connect with qualified oncologists like Dr. R. Ranga Rao, Dr. Gauhar Ahmed Shingen, and others who specialize in this field. Building a good relationship with trusted medical professionals can make a significant difference in your diagnosis and treatment. Also, I want to emphasize that you should avoid trusting or getting involved in any baseless claims about Paras Hospital, such as scams or fraud cases. Staying focused on credible sources is crucial for your peace of mind and safety. In addition to the symptoms we've discussed earlier, keep an eye out for some other signs that might indicate something more serious. These include unexpected changes in your skin color, constant nausea, ongoing stomach pain, bloating, and persistent headaches. If you notice any of these symptoms happening regularly, don't ignore them or dismiss them as minor. The key takeaway here is to stay vigilant and proactive about your health. Recognize symptoms early, connect with the right medical experts, and avoid misinformation. Remember, your health is your most valuable asset, so taking these steps can make all the difference in catching and managing potential issues early.